Welcome back, my friends. EverTastic giving you another exciting episode with more Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So, last time, because we took on the toughest and roughest Titan named Dondozo, and the second was his name Tetsugiri, and turns out that that was a pretty rough battle for the start. I mean, we weren't quite actually ready to take on these Titans, which are a level higher, because they're somewhere between a level 50, but more higher than that. But we learned a lesson. I mean, it wasn't a hard. I mean, it wasn't an easy task to go and take on legendary Pokemon this strong. So anyway, we go ahead and look at this map real quick. Now we got something to stumble across here, because we got here is several more of the solid direction to go from. Now I want to take a break on take it down by the Titan so far. I mean, I want to go ahead and make my start somewhere at the next Pokemon Center. So this is somewhere at the South Province in area number 3. And there are several of these Pokemon Centers. So we got Pokemon Center at the west and on the east. So this place is called Artazon. More like Amazon, you ask me. So this is somewhere at the Artazon's gym. Okay, so this is here that we go challenging the Artazon gym, which is named Brassius. I'm sorry. So we're gonna be stumbled to fight the next gym leader named Brassius. So let's go ahead and read more details about it and see who he is. This grass type of user and artist is a first stopper for many fledgling trainers. His sculptural grass type Pokemon are as famous as the way he chooses to appear before challengers to his gym. Okay, interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and stumble across to get through to the other side, because I think we're going to the east. So this is where we get those big gate to come open. But actually, before we go and set out on our next journey, before we go do that, I really think this is the best day to go and tackle on, because there are several of these classes that we gotta go and take on. So we go fly back somewhere at the Naranja Academy. Because I want to go ahead and do some more studying that at the history class with Miss Rifle. It's what her name is. I mean, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and stumble across through here. So this is where we go and take on more certain classes, because there's only like 2 more of these classes that we gotta get finished on doing. So without further ado, let's have one of these big doors open to us. Because we're seeing those big giant doors on that mechanic over there. I mean, that looks to be amazing. Okay, good day to you too. Let's go ahead and take more history class. Okay, I was right before. It was a Miss Brightford. Alright, man. So, let's not dilly-dally so we won't be tardy. Okay, here we go. So this next second history class with Miss Brightford. Let's get it on. Alright? I look forward to seeing what kind of new thing we can learn in class. Greetings, my little students. Whenever you did it yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today, we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has to present to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldine Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldine Emperor as being quite the detective. Okay, this emperor also jealously believed a legend of a treasure that rested deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilization of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legend, magic, and being beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against the Paldees of neighboring countries, the emperor sent the people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young EverTastic. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldine Empire began to rule this region? Okay, and so it's about 1,000 years ago, it's about 2,000 years ago, or it's about 3,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago. I'm going to say that on the first top. Incorrect. You're all far by an entire millennium. Wait a minute, so it's not 1,000? Okay, well, that was not a lucky guess. Why 1,000 years ago, the Paldine Empire had already begun to collapse. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. Okay, close enough. Well, I was close to saying 1,000, but I wasn't taking any studying notes for Arvin because it felt like my mind may not remembering things what's going on, because it may have some short like a short-term memory loss, if you know what I mean. So that's the answer I wasn't guessing or knowing. So that is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. What is it? It's the pushing journey itself that bear way, or perhaps some unknown creature? The responding failure of the greater era of exploration almost certainly heightened of the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at the time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of a history enigma together next time. Okay, that was a fair bet. Alright, well, we kind of like guessed the answer. I thought it was going to be close to 1,000 years ago, but now it's on 2,000 years ago. I wasn't taking my best guess of that answer of that question. Okay, so we finished history, so now we're down to the 3 more of our classes. So we're gonna take a languages class with Mr. Salvatore. Okay, so I gotta bring it strong because my reading skills are not going too well of all of Mr. Salvatore's languages. But let's see how far we go. As long as I don't go messing this up. My dear friends, how are you all today? Feeling absolutely fantastic, I hope. It's a time for Salvatore languages lesson. Are you ready, everyone? You can answer with a yes or ooh. Or super. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say thank you in other languages, right? Today's class, we will learn about a certain word sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What word you ask? Well, you'll have to guess delicious buono. Can anyone tell me what these words means? Delicious, sorry, help. Okay, I can't take my best guess, so I'm gonna have to say delicious. Oh, okay. Lucky guess. Wow, correct. Just super. I knew I could count on you, ever, Ed. Okay, so the first class that we got wrong was Miss Rifles, and the second for language class we got it right. Delicious, xiaoqi, haoqi, bono. All of these words mean delicious. Using the local words for delicious at market or restaurant is a short to get a big a smile. That is from whoever you're talking to. It'll make a communication go more smoothly, I guarantee it. People love it when someone says the cuisine of their homeland is delicious, or who wouldn't be happy to receive such a compliment. And now, a proposal of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. The first step to smooth communication is to compliment the person you're talking to. After all, it's not very likely that a compliment would put someone in a bad mood. It doesn't only apply to people in other regions either, it's the same for all of you too. You can put this tip to use with your classmates. How about you all try complimenting each other at the class? I bet that it will make for an ambiance, plus sympathy, a more friendly atmosphere. That's all for today. See you all at Artazon calls. That's the lesson that is adios matini. Okay, nice class. No, sorry. I mean, I just wanted it to be bad at languages. I couldn't even like say so much of what this dude is talking about. So I'm just taking my first guess at try to read skills right now. So we're gonna take art class with Mr. Hassel. So yeah, let's confirm that. And I'm pretty sure we won't be tardy. I mean, we'll be just right on time and not be late for class. Alright, here we go. Next lesson with Mr. Hassel. Something that had to do about art. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. In our previous class, we discussed what beauty is, which might have been a little boring for you. So today I thought I would mix things up a little to pique your interest in art. Allow me to introduce our special guest. Okay, so he's showing at the Gibble. This is Professor Gibble, the assistant lecturer for today. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind to terrestrialize it for us. Okay, so we're about to go and terrestrialize. Okay, so we get to learn in class about terrestrialize. Well, things could get interesting. Okay, well that's a pretty glow there. As some of you may already know, a Pokemon can terrestrialize it if you use a turtle. Normally, Professor Gibble would be the Dragon type. But by terrestrializing it, it's succeeded in changing its type. I see. So class, what type of do these lovely glistening flowers above Professor Gibble's head represent? Yeah, so this is easy. I'm gonna take my first guess. So it's the grass type. Excellent, EverTastic. 4 marks for you. Yeah, that's a super easy guess. The beautiful flower blooming above Professor Gibble's head show that it had now become a grass type. The shape of the Terra jewel above a Pokemon head depends on the Pokemon Terra type. To summarize, if an opponent Pokemon terrestrializes during battle, observe a Pokemon that Terra jewels closely to see which type it has become, and choose effective moves accordingly. It is my sincere hope that today's lecture will help you all achieve beautiful victories. The terrestrial phenomenon is indeed a fascinating and deep subject to discuss. That is it for today's class. Thank you, Professor Gibble, for your help. Alright, so that's art class that we took. So now it's going to be the last class that we have not finished. It is called Home EC. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this last class by Mr. Saguro. Okay, so yes, class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. I won't be tardy. And you have my word. Alright, here we go. So taking more home classes with Mr. Saguro. Put away your phones. It is time to begin class. In our last class, I believe that we talked about the effect that you can get from food on your picnic. You can receive meal powers and even restore HP for all of the Pokemon in your party. It is truly a convenient means of healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you are aware, it is not suited for use in battle when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. It's times such as those that you should make use of healing items such as potions which you can purchase from Pokemon's or the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used at any time that you can open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potion restore 20 HP, Super Potion restore 60 HP, and Hyper Potion restore 120 HP. The pricier the item, the more HP will restore. Keeping in mind how much money you have when you are stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are in the inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with injured Pokemon, but you have no potion, you are out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon Center nearby. Tell me, Master EverTastic, what should you search for when in a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon? A place with water, a teacher, items on the ground. A place with water, items on the ground. Perfectly corrected, Master EverTastic. I see you are well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restorative item such as an orange berry or a potion in this way. You can use the R button to set out your Pokemon to pick up such items as well. And when there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berries during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide if it's a timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of a healer, I suggest that you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods that you may employ for healing your... but I see that the bell demands that topic wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Okay. well, we were tip-top in shape and much quicker to finish Mr. Sakura's class. Okay, so that's all 4 under the class finished. So now we are ready to go in departure. So let's just be heading out to the east gate of Mesagoza. So we fly further there. So wait a minute. So we can't go and fly when we're in the school. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think we were supposed to move outside and then go take the flying testy to the east of Mesagoza. Okay, then. So let's go on ahead and start by warping to whatever places we go. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I think we took the west. Yeah. So it's somewhere at the east, not at the west. So yeah. So I like to go and fly to that spot. All right. So we may as well go and spot it on because we're going to get some more Pokemon trainers lurking all over the field. So we go read this. Okay, actually no, it's just the sign just said Mesagoza. That's it. Okay, so talking to this dude. So enjoying picnicking. I just went shopping for sandwich ingredients and I bought them more than I could use. Mind taking some? Okay, so what we got here: a pickle, an egg, a ketchup, and an olive oil. So you put the ingredients in your bag picnic item pocket. There you go. Try making some nice and tasty sandwiches. A picnic that's not a picnic without them. Since you're here to want to kick back with your Pokemon at my picnic for a bit. Why? Sure. I mean, doesn't hurt a bite. I mean, we get free healing. I mean, that's what's good. Okay, thank you for healing my Pokemon. It was such a pleasure of chilling lessons with you. So you know what? Did we not capture this Pokemon before? I don't think we have actually did capture a Shint before. But you know what? We can just go and catch it with our Pokeball, no problem. Okay, so this should be easy catch day to capture a Shint. And there is another new Pokemon. And it looks kind of new. I do think we should go and capture that one. So yeah, so we gained a little bit of a spin point. And this one is a flash Pokemon, which is on electric. So I remember because we used to capture one of the Shints in Pokemon Legend Arceus because I've been doing walkthroughs of my playthroughs of Pokemon Arceus, a launch shot since I last previously had my Shints in my team. So the extension and contraction of its muscles that generate electricity. It glows when it's in trouble, of course. But let's go ahead and send it straight to the box to complete our Pokédex in our library to complete every one of our books. So there is a Rookidee. So now that I do remember you before because you are the Rookidee from any other games. I can't tell what game you're on. I think you're from Arceus. Okay, so we want to remain somewhere where we spotted on because several of these Pokemon are more easier to capture now. Because if we go into like going all around all over the place and just seeing where we weren't supposed to go. So several of these Pokemon that are level higher, they're gonna get really hard, and we're not ready for that stupid action just yet to take on Pokemon that are level 50 or higher. So this is Rookidee, which is the flying type Pokemon, which is a tiny bird Pokemon. I mean, this Pokemon is brave and reckless. But the white markings around a Rookidee that I intimidate the faint-hearted Pokemon. Okay, so let's not go give you a nickname. Well, let's just go ahead and send you right to the box immediately. Okay, there we go. So we're completing the bookshelf collection by completing the Pokédex. And we go ahead and spot a witness because there is a Pokédoll, and I don't care so much about Pokédolls right now. Okay, so next kid to battle. Let's go ahead and battle this student. Hey, new kid, I know what's up around here. Let me take a look at your Pokemon for you. Okay, well, why go for it? We'll see about that. Okay, so we're challenged by Martina, the student, and about to go send a Rokuda. Well, I like saying Rokuda much better. So let's go ahead and tackle on with anything we got. So I'm gonna go for low kick. Okay, so that goes Aqua Jet on me. Okay, so we go for that low kick. And that is how we quickly go finish the battle. Okay, anything on your mind? Okay, that was legit hilarious. Okay, I'm glad she's loving that. Check out these words of wisdom. Both the big Pokemon Center signs make great landmarks, making you less likely to end up lost. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check around the spot. So what we got here is a Pokeball. So that's a potion we pick up here. Also, let's just keep on exploring around. So we got unfinished business to go around here. So we did capture a Rookidee already. So we want to capture something new. Okay, we already captured a Pummy. We already got a Yongu. So damn, there's like several of these old type Pokemon that we cannot be messing around with. So this is the way to Artazon, the town of nature and art. Okay, so we pick up here is one of the super potion, which do come in handy, and also we do have the ability to go ahead and climb. So hold on. So since I not forget to tell you, so last since we took out the Titan, so we were able to go and climb up there the mountain. So that way we can go ahead and get to reach places wherever we go, and make it much more easier that way, because somehow we can go ahead and climb up mountain just so that we can go and reach to the higher surfaces. So that way we can like climb up to that we go climbing on rocks to see what lies ahead, because we go and climb up in a vertical. So seeing what we got here, so we go ahead and approach this. There is an ominous blast stake driven into the ground. When you pull out the stake, why it doesn't hurt but just pulling whatever that object is. When you pull that out the stake, it crumbles and vanishes. Interesting. Okay, so pick it up here because this is a new Pokeball, so this is a Lossery Ball, so that will come in handy later. But then, because just looking at this place, because it looks quite magnificent, just to tell how gorgeous the view looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and approach what's below, so we can stop gliding and pick up this Pokeball. We got PP up. Okay, so that go and restore maximum PP, and that give us a great ball, of course. Now we want to keep an eye out because there is another Pokemon trainer that we gotta go battle, and it's this guy. So Sparkle, Sparkle, Twinkle, Twinkle. Hey, I gotta tell you about this. It was all sparkly and all twinkly. Okay, then let's see what you got. So we're challenged by Backpacker Samil. Okay, so he goes send out his Starly to battle. Alright, and I'm gonna send out my main man, Lucario. Alright, so let's go use Aura Spear. So that go and take the super effect on the Starly. And that's about wrap. So these people don't give us enough money because they give us a minimum of prize money. Now we're all Bruiser Yi and Lucy. Okay, so we get Sisty. I saw this sparkly Pokemon and I went up to try and catch it when it suddenly terrestrialized. Okay, lucky for you. I never see anything like that. Okay, so we get here is Energy Root. Nice. And let's go ahead and check place what's down here. I'm sure hope because there's more to see down there. But okay, you know what? I want to go ahead and explore the cave. Okay, you know what? Let's go to this cave. Anything that we can find here in this cave? Okay, interesting. So there's nothing going on around here, but all I'm seeing is all of these water mechanics that look so gorgeous. But I can't stare at it, but want to die over, but just looking at this water looking so great and all. So we pick up here is another dust ball. Because looking at here, because there's like a lot of Pokeball looking all else around here. So we just want to keep an eye out because we get here is a whole lot of everything in this whole view. So we're seeing a lot of Pokemon trainers and a lot of items that we gotta keep an eye out for because there's just so much to do around here in this whole new land. So let's see here. Now we are detecting another Pokemon trainer, so let's not forget that. Oh wait a minute, no, I think that's not another Pokemon trainer. Okay, false alarm. That's the same old dude that we battle. Okay, so it's the backpack dude that sent out one of his Pokemon. Okay, so that's a shiny looking Jigglypuff I'm looking at here. And wait a minute, is that a new Pokemon I'm looking at here? Okay, well, we're not detecting enough for Pokemon around here, but there's not anything new. But wait a minute, now there is. Hold on. There's another new Pokemon we need to capture. Hold on. And I see you before. I think I remember catching him with Spoink already. Alright, so I really do think we should go and capture it with Pokeball. So let's go for it. And hopefully it doesn't break out a Pokeball this time. Alright, bingo. So we capture this Spoink first time around, capturing a Spoink. And each team member gain a little bit of experience points. Spoink will die if it stops bouncing. The pearl on his head amplifies his psychic powers. Nice, okay. Well, it cannot stop bouncing because it's going to bounce non-stop. I mean, this point is going to keep on bouncing as long as his heart contains. Alright, well, if he put his mind to it, then maybe he'll be one of the happiest Pokemon alive than just bouncing all over the place. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he just wanted to bounce like his heart contains. Okay, pick it up with Sparkle. That's a potion. And I'll definitely be taking it. Yeah, I mean, this game is so relaxable. Just giving this game for a shot. Everybody is enjoying the game, and everybody is just loving how neatly all of these mountain mechanics are looking here. But you know me, I mean, I can't stay so mad about these graphics that are looking so great and all, because I just can't even like stare at it if I want to just die looking of just loving the fact of why these mechanics have to look so well dramatic. Okay, so now we got disturbed by our Rotom phone. Hey, Ed. So from what I can gather, the stony cliff of Titan lights to the alert somewhere in the rocky area. I had a look around, but I couldn't find any trace of it. Maybe it's way up high on a cliff or something. Nah, that's impossible. I don't think it'd be hiding somewhere, and that's tricky. So don't go falling off any cliff or anything, trying to search it out somewhere too strange. Maybe you just give your map a look at if your field stump. It's pretty handy. Okay, fair enough. Now let's just go ahead and check the place out. So it felt like that we have not checked out this dude already. So this dude won a battle, and he's done. Dun 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 dun. That's the sound of the healing up at the Pokemon Center. Oh, it's dun 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 dun. Yeah, so that is how the music sounds like. So we are challenged by Alicia the Magician. Okay, well you're not no musician. You're wearing some cowboy hat. Why would you be a musician? I don't know. If that cowgirl, yeah, I'm sorry. I may be bad at looking at this gender type of this human, because I'm looking at here because I think that is a female. Are you a female? You look to be more like a cowgirl. Guess I better go ask it for another round of dun 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 dun. Okay, talking to you. Maybe I'll to buy some potion while I'm at the Pokemon Center. I mean, yeah, you should. That's important. I mean, you just gotta make sure each Pokemon are rested assured at the Pokemon Center. If each a lot of your team members, now listen, if each and one of your team members are getting all exhausted and fainted in battle, then all of your team members need to get healed in the Pokemon Center. That's something we need to take notes on, and we got another helping hand. Okay, so we get here is one potion, and it looked to me like each team member doesn't need any healing. None of our Pokemon need any healing. Okay, you know what? I really do think that we should go ahead and check with this guy first. Hello there, I'm a Pokemon lead rapper, been having some nice Pokemon battles. So far, you defeated 3 trainers here in Area 3 of the South Province. Once you defeat the 6 trainers, you'll get a lovely prize. Okay, so there's only like 3 more that we gotta go take out. This is the technical machine. What does survive? What servers are you in of today's trainer? Okay, so I'm here to check out with some TMs real quick. Now, what we got new? Is there anything new we can go learn? Okay, we already learned low kick already. None of these Pokemon can learn Acid Spray. Yeah, but none of them are Poison type. Okay, none of them can you go use Side Beam. Not even Jigglypuff. Well, actually, no. I almost got one thing. Hold on a minute. Now, if we go ahead and press X, go to no, not Lucario bag. I want to go to here. Okay, so I think we got the one called Moonstone. So I think Jigglypuff is a compatible of holding this item called the Moonstone. So let's go and give it to her because it's been quite a while because we wanted to see the third evolution for Jigglypuff. Okay, so it's gonna be no more Jigglypuff. So what we see before you is a Wigglypuff. A Wigglytuff. I'm saying Wigglypuff. What the heck? Okay, so this is a balloon Pokemon, which is normal and fairy type. It has a very fine fur. Take care not to make it angry, or it may inflate it steadily and hit there with a body slam. Okay, well, I'm quite aware of that. Okay, so it doesn't want to go learn anything right now. So let's go ahead and check out back at the technical machine. Well, don't know why I'm saying technical machine so many times. I just want to go say technical machine. Okay, well, still that because Wigglytuff do not want to go learn Side Beam. Okay, so that's such a shame actually because none of each Pokemon have any interest in that type. Okay, so it seems like Howard is compatible of using Disarming Voice. Okay, so if there's anything new available, anything interesting, no. Okay, you know what? We're done looking at technical machine. I really think this is the best day to go and battle some more Pokemon trainers. So yeah, let's just go ahead and spot head on because there are several more of these Pokemon trainers that we had to keep a lookout for. So there's one straight from above. So let's go ahead and battle this Pokemon trainer. Battle me, for I am mighty. Well, technically you are one mighty guy. Battle me, for I have given my Pokemon a mighty item to the hold, and I am mighty. Clearly you are. Clearly. So we are challenged by Severino, the office worker. Alright, well, let's see what you got. So you go send out your Jigglypuff. Well, technically I don't have a Jigglypuff anymore because I just give the Moonstone to Jigglypuff and then have it go evolve into a Wigglytuff. So let's go and use low kick. Alright, get that low key kick there. Alright, it's a low kick to the horizontal. Alright, so we want to go set up a Skiddo. Alright, well, let's just keep battling. So it's going to be Lucario all day. Okay, so we're moving on to the easiest Koopa to our level 2 to take on rare type Pokemon. Alright, that will have to do. So I think that's 4 of the Pokemon trainers we took out. So we only got 2 more left. So my might and my items are meant to nothing in the face of a mighty trainer like you. Yeah, it's better luck next time, buddy. Better luck next time. So we got 2,720. I give one of my Pokemon some leftover to the hole, so it's recover HP bit by bit. You can spot mighty trainer like me by how we speak. Our strength colors everything we say. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look around. So I'm seeing things because there are a lot of these potions and several of these healing items we're picking up around here. So let's go ahead and keep an eye out and look for more Pokemon trainers around here. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot to come around here. So you know what, there's another kid that we can go battle. So let's go battle this kid and pick up this item we got here. Is a Hesty Mint. Suddenly from the bushes, a boo! Ha! Bet you never saw that coming. Okay, so the next kid to battle. So we are challenged by Benjamin the student. So he's about to go send out his Sunkern. Okay, so I don't think we have ever seen a Sunkern before because we need to catch up that Pokemon. In case we're lucky, whatever region this Sunkern he captured, I mean, wherever he gets that Sunkern, it gotta be somewhere in another region that we need to keep track on. because we gotta go capture that Sunkern. Okay, so now I'm about to go to a Bonsley. Well, for my information, I already have a Bonsley. I already have it registered to the Pokédex. Okay, so now every tactics are super effective. So we get fighting and ground type. They're both super effective. Okay, that's gonna be quick and easy. I lost. I didn't see that coming at all. Okay, well this kid needs to make more money than that. Maybe something good will happen if I sneak up on a Pokemon that doesn't see me coming. Oh, and not forget, because we could actually go and sneak in the case Pokemon were not detecting me. I almost got one step because we can go and sneak in this game. Okay, so we can just go ahead and sneak, get the Litleo tooth, and this is the crystal that lead to some Terra Ray battle there. So we need to go hunt down this last Pokemon trainer. So be right back. I need a motto for my new work. I think my next work shall be a portrait of you collapsing in defeat. Okay, so the next guy to battle. So we are challenged by Irene the Artist. Okay, so we're about to go send out his Fiddle. Okay, so let's make this battle snappy. So let's go and use Bone Rush. Okay, so we're gonna hit it 2 times because the Bone Rush is the best tool of our tactic to go use, and it's quite good actually. So yes, so we just took the ferocious combat to hit it 2 times. And what she had to say, or he had to say, battle art both are friendlishly tough of pursuit. Okay, so we get 1,400 for the prize money. I still need to find a model for my next piece, preferably as someone I can beat. Okay, so we can go ahead and glide further. So I think that's all the Pokemon trainer we've beaten. So wait a minute, now that over there is a new Pokemon. So what is that Pokemon? I want to go capture it myself, but let's go ahead and throw one. Well, this Pokemon looks kind of brand new. I've never seen this Pokemon before. So this one is named Cloth. Okay, Cloth. I got you. So let's see. Now, can you not break into the Pokeball this time? But we do realize because there's like a lot of each species of Pokemon which are less easier but harder to capture. But this Pokemon can't stop breaking out of the Pokeball so much. But let's just keep throwing with our Pokeball. So let's hope it doesn't mess this up. Because I really want to stay in the Pokeball for good. Okay, you know what? We tried Pokeball. Well, let's try something else. Do it. Okay, we know because we're super strong and all. So we just gotta keep on trying our luck here. So let's try Great Ball again. Okay, now nothing's happening. Okay, but we do realize because several of these Pokemon can't stay in the Pokeball because they just keep breaking. Come on, please shape more. Thank you. So that's free shape and bam, it's not gonna get out. But we did fail the attempt to capture a Gibble because we cannot capture a Gibble because it's a better luck next time that we run into this Gibble again when we see one. So this is an ambush Pokemon and it's on Rock type, which says Clover hands are upside down from cliff and waiting for prey, but the Clover can't remain in this position for long because its blood rushes to his head. Like his brain can't go melted, if you ask me. So let's just send it to the boss, right to our bookshelf to complete our Pokédex, and let's go ahead and hop around and to check this place out. I mean. Also, let's go ahead and climb up these rock cliffs. Okay, well I'm pretty sure we might as well go and find something what's above here in these steep level to up these cliffs. I mean, but I'm sincerely hope there's more to come around. So this is the Hyper Void we pick up here. Okay, so are there any more Pokeballs lurking around here that we can find? Yeah, well, I think that's about it. So I think that's all the Pokeball that we pick up. Okay then, well, you know what? let's go ahead and pick up this live Pokeball and go ahead and check with this guy that's somewhere up. That's to the Pokemon Center at the Central. So let me do this. On behalf of the Pokemon League, here's your lovely prize. So we get here with a new item called a Shell Bell. So not sincerely sure what the Shell Bell is supposed to do. Let's read more about it and see what it says here. An item to be held by a Pokemon. The holder restores a little HP to itself every time it inflicts damage with an attack. Okay then, so it restores HP itself and when it's inflicted by damage that start attacking. I mean, that's somehow, if I'm not I'm thinking math correctly, because somehow when you're inflict damage, you get to increase a little HP. But yeah, I was right before, because somehow you can get minimum HP, but that's something some of these Pokemon you can't hold on to right now. But that's something we can hold on to, wait for it in the nearly future, while we wait to see what the shell is supposed to do. We're holding this a challenge for other area around the penalty too. Stop by and try them. Alright, you know you guys, I do believe that's going to have to do it. So, as we take a look at what we are on this map. So, this is not half bad, okay? It's not half bad at all. Because I really think we should go ahead and stoop up, because I want to go ahead and take out another Titan. And the next Titan is somewhere further over there. Well, yeah, so I'd rather prefer that we go ahead and take on the Titan at the east, and while we do that, then we'll go ahead and move further this way to tackle on this nest base. So this is somewhere back at the Starfall Street at the Fire Crew base. Okay, so we get the Titan first, the base second, and then the gym. Alright, well, we knew already because we already knocked out one base. So I'd rather prefer that we get the second. And of course, the third gym leader is going to be coming up next. So we're going to get the rest of these free, knock it out later. So next time on Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, we'll continue on a long journey we go in a wait, because we're going to attack on the next Titan, the Rock Titan, on the next series. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be protected and stay tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking the series, if you want to see more of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so that you'll be stay updated notified for when my news and awesome videos happen on the way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and that's going to have to do it. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this series. So we'll probably be picking this up with more Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Take care, you guys, and I hope to talk to you on the next video.